Where are they? Nearly an hour late and no message explaining why. Guess I'm adding this to the list. Finally. There you are. I was starting to think you decided enough and just quit. I wouldn't advise that, by the way. Getting back to the mortal world isn't easy if you're a mortal. You have the report, I presume? Go ahead and read it for me. Is suffering output really that low in the pit of fire? That's usually our most productive team. That's another problem that needs fixing. Alright, keep going. Oh? Has Acquisitions already secured the land that Mephistopheles has left undefended? Perfect. We can start building some holding facilities for all the souls we keep getting. That old man keeps slipping up lately. Okay, any messages? Well, I'm not surprised the Tarpits would be asking for more workers. They do this every century, I swear. I'm not even going to bother with a reply. If that doesn't tell them I'm fed up, then there'll be some serious discipline going around. Oh? Psychological torture R&D is requesting workers too. Actually, I guess they could use some. Oh, I know. I'll transfer some from the Tarpits. That'll teach the little pests. Is that everything? In that case, there's something I need to discuss with you. When you started here, you really impressed me. You work so much faster than I expected you to. I remember one time you delivered 3 messages to the farthest corners of 9 domain, and you were back in only a few hours. And you weren't just fast, either. When you collected reports, you made sure they were accurate and organized. You made things so easy for me. It was just what I needed. Now, I never expected you to keep up the pace. I get it. You were excited for your new job, so you worked harder than normal. I'd figure you'd eventually settle into a more stable work life. But, to be frank, lately you've been a bit of a disappointment. It takes forever for you to get from one place to another, and your reports are constantly full of inaccurate information. I had to set aside a demon just to fact-check your reports, including the one you just gave. Quiet. I'll give you the chance to explain yourself eventually. For now, you will just listen. Now, I've been patient. More patient than most demon lords would be. You've received warnings, additional training, even an assistant of your own. But none of those measures have made you an acceptable improvement. By now, I've started considering replacing you. I have many demons that could take your position. None of them could do as well as you did in the beginning, but there are plenty that can outperform you as you are now. I'm still undecided on what should happen if you were replaced. I know I won't be giving you a different job. I'm not generous that I'd offer you a chance to fail me a second time. Possibly just throw you out and let you wander hell for all eternity. I might even take your soul and add it to the ones to be tortured. Sure, it's more work for me, but I'm awfully steamed at you. All right, I'll let you state your case, but it better be good. Oh, so some of my minions are going out of their way to make your job difficult? And just why would they be doing that? Because you're mortal. Oh, well, I did expect there to be some mixed reactions from the other demons when I hired you, but I would never expect them to go that far. But if that's the case, why haven't you said anything? This isn't the first time I brought up your drop in performance. Were they heckling you back then, too? They threatened to hurt you if you said anything. Really? I think you have your priorities a little mixed up, mortal. See, you should be much, much more afraid of me than you are of them. Did you not think I would want to know if you were being harassed? Did you think I would just allow them to continue on with your subpar performance? Besides, they can't really do anything to you. Some other demon lords allow infighting among their minions. They think it makes them more vicious. But I don't tolerate that sort of chaos in my domain. To me, order is far more effective. They know that. Their threats were empty. Hmm? Oh no, you're not forgiven. You're in hell. It's a dog-eat-dog world out down here. If you can't even stand up for yourself and do your job, then what good are you to me? I'm afraid that if you're going to be as weak as this, then you're just not going to be cut out for it. Eternal punishment it is. Oh, my dear, sweet, gullible little mortal. How many times are you going to fall for my tricks? Personally, I hope never. That's right, I'm only joking. I'm not going to let my minions bully you into leaving. What sort of demon lord would allow that kind of insubordination? I'll punish any demon who dares interfere with what you're doing in your duties. Listen, I want to tell you that... Oh, wait. One moment. I can't do this from a throne. I need to be looking at you eye to eye. Okay. I want to tell you that you have a place here, in my servants. Don't allow yourself to become discouraged. I had many choices, but I decided that you were the most suited to be my assistant. True, it was sort of an off-the-cuff decision, but you proved that it was the right thing to do so. I'm not going so far as to apologize for being harsh earlier. It sends the wrong message when a demon lord starts apologizing to their minions. But I hope you know that I value you. I was upset because from where I was sitting, you were wasting your potential. From now on, please let me know if there's anything or something getting in the way of your work. I expect a lot out of those who serve me, but I also look after them. Well, looks like I have some work of my own to do, dealing with those insubordinate subordinates. No, don't tell me their names. It's better if I find them through my own methods. It'll teach them that it's pointless to threaten you to silence. I can track them down myself. Although I guess you did have to tell me that it was happening for them to know that I should track them down. I'm going to work on a way to find out when my minions are being threatened. It's possible you're not the only one. Anyway, until I root out all the offenders, I'm putting you on mandatory leave. Vacations don't come often in hell, so make the most of it. You can pretty much do whatever you want, but if you want a recommendation, I hear the sulfur fields are just perfect this time of year. Might want to give it a look.